Hello everyone, welcome to Space Hulk. I am DisturbingPuppet. So this is one of the various different versions of Space Hulk that's been turned into a PC game over the years. So this is the version from 2013, which is actually very similar to the version of the board game that I have, which I think is the second edition. Came out in 98 or 99 or 2000, somewhere right around there. So this is the 2013 game. I had the old one, which, geez, I don't even know what year the old one that I had for PC. I think it was for Windows 3.1 that I had a long time ago. I had a really cool intro cinematic for the time, but was insanely hard. It wasn't actually turn-based. You had sort of a limited timer where you could give orders and then had to take direct control of the Marines to build up the timer, to then pause it, to give orders, but it was one of those things where it was just everything would cascade completely out of control very, very quickly, and you were pretty much just screwed as soon as one little thing went wrong. But that's basically Space Hulk. So this is a very, very accurate rendition of the board game turned into a computer game. We're going to continue from where we left off. I started doing some of the missions. I think I'm on the 5th mission. I just did Exterminate, so Rescue is the next one that we have to do. So we're going to try to do a mission and just see how it goes. We'll see if we can avoid having everybody murdered, and hope everything goes well. So we have retrieved the faulty cat unit from a Gene Stealer infested area. This won't be a simple task. Normal difficulty, basically like the board game. We can make it easier, we can make it harder. We can also play around with some of the settings to give our Marines extra movement or increased points, all kinds of things. Essentially, we have action points.
Our assault cuts deeper into the Hulk, but one of our cyber-altered task units has been lost in the zone beyond our perimeter. We must have the information it carries, for failure in this will bring ruin to all.
Okay, this is
Sergeant
kind of a
squad,
mess.
accept your orders. 2 squads are at your command. You will deploy all Terminators here. Scans have detected Gene Stealer presence in these areas. You must retrieve the faulty CAT. The enemy seem to know what we intend. They approach.
Okay, no indication of where this cat is. So we've got 2 squads. We can deploy kind of where we want. So yeah, basically just kind of talking very quickly about the action points. So the way it works is all the Marines have 4 action points. Everything we do costs a certain number of action points. And then we have each turn a random number of overall command points that we can use to give Marines additional actions. There are dice rolls involved in this, so that can always lead to things not going the way you expect. So when we get into close combat or take shots, there are dice rolls involved, if our guns jam, all that kind of stuff. I can't actually play in this as either the Blood Angels or the Space Wolves. Right now I'm just playing as the Blood Angels. So let's give this a try. Alright, an assault cannon's going to blow up and kill everyone around them if they misfire. I had an assault cannon for the first time in the last mission. That didn't happen. Alright, so we have multiple squads to deploy. So we can look at the overall map here. So first squad there. Second squad's going to deploy down there. So we can kind of look at it this way. I can't give orders from here. Then we basically have this version of the map. We've got a couple different places we can deploy. We can zoom in actually fairly close. Zoomed out, this is about as far as it'll go. We can sort of turn the map a little bit, but I can't manually adjust it. It sort of snaps to a certain point. Alright, so let me look at this. We have to cover this. So deploying closer is probably fine. I can decide how I want to deploy troops, in what order within the squad. This squad, we've got more problems, actually. We've got these locations I can come from up here. These are basically spawn points for Gene Stealers. Will just come in. I want to try to hold them back as far as possible. So I might want to eventually try to get a Marine here, guarding this way, a Marine here, guarding this way, just to be as far back as we possibly can. This is going to be a problem because they can go 2 ways. So I kind of need to have a Marine in each spot, just in case. Or if we pull back far enough, we can just go to here. So we have to find the cat and leave with the cat. But I don't even know where it is. So that's a problem. Alright. So we have Squad Gideon first. We've got a Thunderhammer. We've got an autocannon. This is the Chainsword, or not Chainsword, Chainfist. And then the regular troops with the Stormbolters and Power Fists. So I don't know if it matters if I have to deploy first. Okay, so it is giving me a choice. The Squad Lorenzo has to go up here. Squad Gideon has to go down here. All right. So if I want to cover this, so it freaks out a little bit, trying to use the mouse and keyboard. It scrolls really slowly with the mouse here if I want to do that. All right, so I'm going to deploy Thunderhammer first. He's going to come here and cover this hallway while everybody else goes. That'll be sort of the plan. We don't know where we have to go to find the cat. I don't see anything on the map. It did kind of show this in the picture, which makes me wonder if I have to go there. Yeah, I don't like that I don't know where I'm going. All right, where does the autocannon want to cover? Yeah, I don't like this double area where they can spawn in. All right, let's put you next. Autocannon third. And my other troops further in. Squad Lorenzo, our immediate problems are here and here. I can deploy either one of these two zones. I don't know if I can split them up, actually. We've got a flamer here, so that's something to keep in mind. Flamers are pretty powerful, but we do have limited ammo. Okay, let's do this. Flamer first. We'll cover this area with the flamer. Everybody else will come through. After the flamer, we can have our sergeant. Then the other Marines can follow in. Okay, everybody's set for deployment. Let's teleport in.
Ready as command.
Alright, so we have extra command points. We can do a reroll because we still have our commander, so I'm going to do that just because it's kind of low, so we do get a little bit extra. Alright. So we have kind of a nice little cool camera, which kind of reminds me of the old game that I had, the old Windows 3.1. So I really have no idea where this cat is, so we're probably going to have to check some stuff. Flamer, we're going to cover here first. At least that's the idea. So we have 4 movements per guy. We can take special action to guard, so we get a reroll on close combat. We've got to take an action to open a door. Attacking takes a certain action. Shooting usually is 1, but the heavy flamer requires 2. We can back up for 2. We can turn for 1. We're very, very slow and cumbersome, basically. So I'm just going to tell them to move on in. For this game being as old as it is, it really doesn't look too bad. So we can actually kind of zoom in and look. It's pretty basic, but not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. So somebody's got to cover this way as well. Wait a minute. What Why does it say cat? You have the cat. What? Exit level with cat. I'm supposed to find the cat and leave with the cat, right? But where do I leave? Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. Mission unclear. Alright, Sarge. So we're going to move up. We'll have to turn, that'll take an action. And I'm going to use some of my command points. Open the door. You kind of see the nice little view here. And I'm going to move in. We've got no Gene Stealer movement yet, but we will very soon, I'm sure. I'd like to get this door open as well, but then back off. So you have the cat. Okay. Just move up. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go to get out of here. Don't see anything on the map to indicate where I'm supposed to leave from. Unless we just need to get him here to one of these two positions. That might be what it is. We came in here. We have the cat. Maybe we just need to get to one of these two exit points. If that's the case, then that won't be quite as insane as trying to find it and then get out. But still, mission unclear. Alright. Brother Lorenzo, just move up. Brother Goriel, just move up. So at this point, I'm just hoping we're not going to have any Gene Stealers come tearing at us. And we'll be able to get in position first before they can start wrecking things up. Okay, down here, we've got Gene Stealers coming in. And then here we have two paths they can take, which I don't like. I hate that the doors are shut. Alright, your job is just to get to here. We can kind of move diagonally like this. Then I've got to take another action to move. I don't want to advance in. I want them coming at me. I might take a guard action here just in case.
They shall not pass.
So we'll get a reroll on close combats. The last time that I had one of these guys with the Thunderhammer and the Power Fists, or Thunderhammer and the, what is it? Power Shield, something like that. I'm totally forgetting everything as I'm doing this. They actually did a pretty good job holding the position. I remember in the old game, Lightning Claws were something that was really, really nice to have. Let's see. So let's try to get up here. We're not going to get far enough. Let's just go as far as we can. Everybody's just going to follow up. So what happens if I back one of these guys up into here? Does he immediately teleport out? I'm almost tempted to try. Okay, that's everything. We've done all that we can. We've got no action points left. Yep, here they come. So we are going to have Not quite some combat yet. Alright, that's the only place that they spawned. How do I want to get through here? It's sort of a dead end. Can cut through here. Well, we have to come through this way or this way to get through to then make our way over. Alright, we've got an okay number of action points here. I could re-roll, but we might lose them if we do. Need to get somebody up covering here if at all possible. Okay, I'm just going to move everybody their standard movement, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do after that. You need to hold. I might leave somebody else back here as well, just in case. So in the unlikely event of him dying, and we need to guard this position, I'm actually going to back this guy up and put him on Overwatch.
They will fall.
So if they kill him and come through, we'll at least get some shots on them as they come in. You are going to stay put and just guard right where you're at. I could advance, guard, and hit one of them.
Never falter in the face of the enemy.
But we're just going to hope that we can hold there. So we can sort of see them. Okay, Sarge.
With all due haste.
Open the door. And just in case they come, we'll probably drop an Overwatch there. This, I feel like, is a bit risky. Because they will spawn awfully close. The Gene Stealers have 6 action points. So they could get to me and hit me. I could just go ahead and light the area on fire, just in case they want to try to spawn there. I can't Overwatch with him. Probably should have put him further back if I'd realized he was the one that had the cat. Okay, and Brother Goriel, move up.
Move.
3 action points left. So I'd like to put you on Overwatch, but I also wouldn't mind setting this area on fire just in case they try to spawn from there. They won't be able to advance that way. That's fairly set. I don't have enough action points to do everything I want. If they spawn here, we're probably okay. I don't think they can reach us, so we could hold off on that. So what I will do, just in case, even though we have limited ammo, I'm going to light all this on fire so that they can't move through it for this turn. And then we've got one action point left. Let's get you moving a little bit faster. Okay, I feel like I have a bad setup, but oh well. Can we hold here? Okay, that's one.
Cleanse and burn.
That's two. Just hold on.
The angel demands justice.
Nice. So dice rolls going. Lots and lots of dice rolls going. Alright, and there are Terminators, or Gene Stealers, moving up there. Terminators. Okay, we've got a terrible roll. Let's re-roll that. Excellent. Alright, this is not an ideal situation to be in. Nothing spawned there because it was on fire. I don't like any of this. Let's open the door. There's too many paths that they can come in at me. And I'm not a fan of that. Alright, here is a bit of an issue. So what I'm going to do, my sergeant here is just going to back up. And we'll drop an Overwatch. Don't know how many there are. It's kind of a blip, so there could be some unknown number. We're only going to get shots here, here, here. As they come in at us, if we don't kill them, they'll get in and be able to make close combat attacks. We do have a sword, so we might be okay if we get into close combat. My flamer isn't really the best to be covering this because I can't put him on Overwatch. I kind of have to waste a flame every turn if I want to stop them from spawning there. So I need to get through here as fast as I can. So actually, let me look at what I can do with my other squad. Unfortunately, there's two doors here, and there's another door. I'd like to open these and then back off if I can. Ideally, the flamer would be coming in here to do that. Can I open the door from here? Well, apparently I can. Okay. I wasn't sure I could do that. Walk through the door sideways. So you kind of see how many action points I have, how many it uses if I want to set things up. Let's go ahead and just get in position. Okay. So that's something. We're not in Overwatch yet, but we are sort of in position. I need somebody else covering this door. And preferably not the Terminator that has the cat. You are all out of actions. But let's go ahead and move you in. Alright, Brother Lorenzo.
Yes, my lord.
cover that way. He's already overwatched. I feel like I should flame this again, just in case. Let's burn these. I'm probably going to regret it. You don't automatically take shots on your enemy's turn, so on the Gene Stealer turn, if they're moving at you, you have to be in Overwatch, otherwise they just run right at you and eat you alive. Alright, Heavy Flamer, you have no action points left. Oh no, yeah, you got 4. I was looking over here. Alright, so I'm going to back up.
Yes, my lord.
So if they spawn here, 2, 3, 4, 5, they could still hit us. Let's flame again. Just so he's not going to spawn anything there. Just buying us a few turns. You're set. We're out of action points. Okay. Bring our autocannon on in. Very clumsily through the door. Get in position. Move on in. So I could attack here if I wanted to. What I'm going to do is back off again and do another Overwatch just in case he goes down.
Holding position.
So if they come out here, we'll shoot them up if they want to try to get around. So you've got 4 actions, so move. Guard is 2. I think I'd rather just stay where I'm at and guard. Yeah, let's just do that. I could move up, attack, but it's still a contested roll either way. I'd rather have the reroll no matter what, at least one of them.
Stand your ground, brother.
So we're just going to stay there. And that's all I can do. So we have that sort of under control. We can kind of see the icons here. So we've got a couple. Hopefully he'll hold. If not, he'll hold. This is going to be an issue very, very soon because we're kind of trying to rush in here. I need to have the non-cat Terminator cover this way, him cover this way, get the cat through. Maybe we'll deploy these 2 back or that way. I'd like to have somebody down here facing this way. I'd like to have a not my flamer here facing that way. I'm not sure how I'm going to make that exchange, though. Alright, let's see where they decide to spawn. Nope, still coming for my Thunderhammer. Hold on. Oh, he's dead. Okay, 1 dead. We didn't jam.
Weapon jammed.
Weapon jam. Great. Alright, we're screwed. Come on, Sarge. Kind of see sort of basic graphics and stuff, but it works.
Weapon malfunction.
And another jam. Kill him. Okay. So we are jammed. We've got 4. Do I want to risk it to go higher? That's probably fine.
Obstruction removed.
Unjam. Shoot him, please. If we shoot multiple times, we do get an increased chance to hit. Okay, it only leaves us one, so I probably want to just go ahead and overwatch him, but we'll see what else we can do. Things are a little bit more desperate down the other way. I think the only reason he's not spawning anything back here is because we've been lighting that area on fire. Okay, you're jammed as well.
Clear to fire.
Clear the jam. Take the shot. Second time, it's 56% chance.
Death demands vengeance.
Okay, only one left, so we definitely want to drop an Overwatch here, although it'd be nice to move back and then also Overwatch. Somebody up here should probably turn around. So that's 1, 2, 3. I need an extra point to Overwatch. Yeah, let's just do that. So we've got to reposition, looking the correct way. Drop the Overwatch. Here we've got, what, one left. Yeah, let's just drop the Overwatch. I'm not sure how dual Overwatch is going to work, about who's going to take shots first. I'm kind of curious to see how that goes. Alright, I don't want the guy with the cat to advance. There's no more here. Sarge is holding on. Could just back up. That's not a terrible idea. Alright, you, let's get over here. Gonna turn. Open the door. They're fairly far away. They've got to open the doors if the doors aren't open, so they do have to use an action for that too. Like I said, I'd like to do an exchange here, but that's going to be really difficult. Alright, let's overwatch the Sarge. One extra point. We could just overwatch here, although I think we're going to be okay to advance because we haven't seen any blips yet. So we'll move up, we'll keep our extra point for now. If I can move him down here, facing this way, then I could pull the sergeant back around. So eventually that's probably what I want to do. Although I'd also like to swap out my flamer here. So this time I'm just going to back up twice. That's not what I wanted you to do. I meant back up twice, not turn around and walk that way. Okay, that's probably bad.
Clear a path.
Let's just get you ready to move. So what I'm going to do is just have you move some more. So if they do spawn behind us here, hopefully we're far enough away they're not going to get to us and hit us at the same time. So you're overwatched. These guys are all set. You're overwatched. You're overwatched. So we've got these two here. But I've got no extra action points. Okay, provided everything goes fine, you'll go there. I don't know if I might need the autocannon back here, but we've got 2 Marines covering that way, so I'm hoping that should be sufficient.
With all due haste.
Okay, so we're moving at a really good pace here, but we're about to reach a bottleneck. So I'm guessing he's probably going to spawn some in here from this door. Seems like we're both shooting. That increases our odds of having multiple jams. Maybe. And even more coming. Alright, and that's what I expected. We'd see them there. They're not opening the doors yet, because they're evil. Okay. We've got a full 6 action points, so that will help. What do I want to do here? Flamer's there. Alright, we've got to deal with the Gene Stealers that are approaching. And we've got one there. So if I move up, open the door, then we've got shots. I still have to overwatch with him, even if we kill him. I could just overwatch here. That uses less points. I'm going to try to get in position where I can cover this way down this hall. We can free up our sergeant that way. Where can I go with you? Alright, we've also got this problem.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, let's try things here. See how it goes. Hi there, Mr. Gene Stealer. Just shoot. Ducks. Just shoot again.
Drive them back.
Okay, I want to overwatch. What am I going to do? I've got to clear a path for the guy with the cat to get through. So if I take 2 shots, we could still overwatch you. We can overwatch in 1. Let's just go ahead and do that here on this side of the door.
Weapon at the ready.
Just to save some action points. You, let's try to kill him. Nice.
Let them fall before us.
And then you need to
They will
overwatch.
fall.
So only 1 point left. So those parts are covered. Not sure what I want to do with my autocannon here. Not really putting him in a great spot. If somebody dies here, it's fine. We can cover and move up. But he's honestly more likely to get killed. So move the cat on through. Well, the Terminator with the cat. Yeah, let's open the door. Alright, extra actions are all gone. Okay, I'm tempted just to flame this, just to discourage him from spawning anybody back here. But if he does spawn them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, we've got time to respawn, so that's fine. We can just stay there for now. For now, Sarge, you've got to keep that covered. So just overwatch there. You're out of action points. You're going to stay put. Do have a couple left. Yeah, we could go ahead and guard just in case. Just going to back up with my autocannon here, so we can decide what to do next turn depending on how things go. Here, just overwatch. You, let's back up and then overwatch.
Securing area.
Okay.
My bolter is jammed.
That's not good. Yeah, that's pretty bad, actually. Alright, we've got some problems. So we lost our Marine covering that other hallway. And they're crawling up my butt here. We can get in and flame him, probably. So down here, they're not spawning anything. Got a couple blips here. This guy is definitely quite a bit of a problem. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to move away. Then our flamer friend, come on down. We're going to light this guy on fire. He might potentially try to rush in from there now, but we could always just turn and set that on fire.
Moving. Multiple targets acquired.
Okay, we'll automatically take a shot because we moved. We can move and shoot at the same time. Take another shot.
Confirmed kill.
Okay. We might continue taking shots. We definitely need to keep enough to put you on Overwatch. Sarge. Let's start getting out of there.
Objective logged.
We can close doors and things as well if we want. It does take an action for them to open them. I want to get you out of there. You might spawn down here.
Yes, brother. Moving.
Okay. Don't feel confident about any of this. Alright, you could take one more shot, but then we'd have to Overwatch. It's only a 31% chance to hit him, which isn't that great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are far enough away, we should be okay here. Just want to make sure there's nothing else I want to do first. Why is there a jam symbol there? I don't know. Alright. You're going to back up. And you're going to drop an Overwatch. You're going to stay put and drop an Overwatch. You're going to stay put and drop an Overwatch.
For enemy contact. Moving to target coordinates.
Start opening a path. Get through here. This definitely isn't a pretty mission, that's for sure. Alright, Mr. Cat. Let's get out of here. Alright, you're overwatched. You're set. You, we definitely need to overwatch with. We're down to only a couple actions, so let's do that. You're out of actions. I think that's it for us. You're set. You're out of actions. You're out of actions. And you guys are set on Overwatch. Okay. Hopefully we get some good rolls here. Two pretty good ones so far. It's kind of weird animation there. Like I said, this is an older game. Yeah, they're rushing in from the other way now. We'll have that corridor covered here in a sec. 1 is pretty terrible. Let's see if we can get more than that. Yeah, 3 is better than 1, but it's not fantastic. Alright, Sarge. let's just go here. So you'll probably just drop an Overwatch there, although they're only going to get a shot as they move through that position. I probably should try to flame them as well. The cat is in position. Can you back up? Drop an Overwatch.
Order confirmed. Holding.
You need to move into here so that the guy with the cat can get around and then out, while still leaving us paths to shoot. So you're going to have to advance. The way they sort of waddle through the little sideways there. Okay, that's fine, so we can just drop the Overwatch there. We've used up his actions. If we have extra, we'll just turn him. You kind of have to stay there.
Order confirmed. Holding.
Just Overwatch you there. You did a really good job last turn. We'll just Overwatch you there. Flamer. What can I hit? So I can actually burn down there without too much trouble. So let's do that. Cleansing Flame of the Emperor. Alright. So ideally I'd like to have you in position covering this hallway eventually. They shouldn't be able to advance because of the fire, so we might as well just go ahead and move up. This is still a problem. I want to try to send my autocannon over here. We've got the cat through, so we definitely could. Let's give that a shot and see if we can make it. We're definitely not going to get there this turn.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, everything's covered. Got Overwatches. The cat's on its way. You're overwatched. You're covering that. That's on fire. You're overwatched there. I can still do something with the flamer. Let's try to get you heading towards the position you need to be in. So we'll try to get him in position next turn, if possible. Alright.
They come.
They're trying to get through the fire. And they're going to hang out in the hallway. Okay. Could have been a whole lot worse. We still have some flame. 4 I'll hold on to. That's fine. We're not going to reroll that. Chances of getting higher isn't great. We've only got 2 bursts of flame left. We could just burn everything here on the Sergeant to get him down. 4, 1's a turn. We could take 1 shot and then put him in Overwatch with the command points we've got. That would be about it. Alternatively, we could just move up and set them on fire. With the flamer, that does burn a bunch of fuel though. Nothing spawned here. Let's try to get you in position. Don't need anybody else to move through here, so I can just hold at this spot. That actually kind of gave me a little bit of a heart attack. Alright. You back up. Overwatch.
Securing area.
Because I've got it fairly under control, let's just do this. How far can I shoot this? Pretty far. Alright, let's go ahead and do it. So that'll buy us a turn to get the Sarge in position. Sarge, come on in.
Moving ahead.
They can try to run through the fire, at least if it's like the board game, they can. But they have a good chance of getting killed if they do it. And I'm going to go ahead and turn you. Didn't reveal him for some reason. I guess the fire is blocking. Alright, here, not doing anything fancy. You're just going to Overwatch from there. So we've got 3 points left. We could get him set up and ready to go. But I've also got to do some stuff down here. So you're in position as far back as we can go.
Enemy will fall before me.
Overwatch. You need to move up a couple. And then Overwatch. So that's fine. We got the points for that.
Securing area.
And Mr. Cat. Well, Mr. Noctis.
Moving out.
Start heading for our exit point. Alright, so we've got the 3 extra points. That's set. We could move the cat further. We could get him turned and on Overwatch. I've got a point here still. So let's actually just start getting ready for next turn. We can start doing something else with our flamer. So with 3 points, how far can the cat get? Well, Noctis. 1, 2, turn. So we get to here and turn. We still have to get through a pretty decent amount of spots to get out of here. If they spawn up here, they can't make it to here yet. So let's just move the Marine with the cat. I'm honestly surprised we've only lost 1 Terminator here so far. Alright, see how this goes. He's fairly close. What I want to do now on his turn is back him up in Overwatch and keep doing that. I want him as far back as possible. Didn't get a kill. There's the kill, finally. Alright, good, good, good. And they're just going to hang out down there. Alright. I think we've got this under control. So we've got terrible amount of command points. Let's re-roll it. We've got 3. That's not fantastic. You just advance. So we need to get at least one closer if we want to get out next turn. You're not moving. You're just going on Overwatch.
Scanning for enemy movement.
You're going to back up. And then we'll see. I might even back up more. Let's turn you. You on Overwatch. You will just drop on Overwatch. I'm not sure where I want my flamer. You just drop on Overwatch. I'd like to back the sergeant up a bit. So in case things go horribly wrong, we'll just turn around here. Just cut off this area from everybody else. So you're set on Overwatch. Sarge, let's back up to take a shot as we go. Didn't get him. Let's try again. Let's try again.
The angel demands justice.
Okay, how far back are we? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, that's not bad. Just drop an Overwatch there. So that's blocked off. That's covered, that's covered. You're on Overwatch already, right? No, I didn't put you on Overwatch yet. Yeah, I did. There it is. Just didn't see the symbol. The cat, we're going to go ahead and move up one more so we can get out next turn. And then with their Omnio, just drop an Overwatch. So if things go relatively okay, we should be fine. I like this double Overwatch. That seems to work pretty well. Pushing a lot more out here than I expected. Coming for the Sarge. Yeah, they're definitely coming for the Sarge. I was wondering what was going on. It took a little while. Alright, let's see if we can just get the cat out, and that ends it. If I'm correct about this being the teleporter, we should be fine.
The information
Nice.
in the cyber-altered task unit is ours, and with it we can press our advantage. You have earned honor in the blood spilt this day.
We only lost 2 guys. That's actually pretty good for Space Hulk. 10 turns. Took about an hour, which is kind of long to get through. But yeah, so that was a quick look at a mission in Space Hulk. I'm not sure if I'm going to do more of these. It's kind of stressful to play. I've got to pay attention more than I normally probably should. So we do have kind of the randomized factor of the die rolls you got to keep an eye on, trying to get your positioning, all of those kind of things. It's sort of almost like a puzzle game in a way, but with dice rolls. But I always enjoyed Space Hulk. I think it'd be kind of cool if there were other things other than just Gene Stealers, but I think this game there are just Gene Stealers. It'd be kind of cool to fight like some freebooters or some other things, or have regular Marines that we could control. Oh, that would be kind of fun. But thanks very much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you again. Have a good one.